Hey everybody, Dale Jr. and I are back in the Dirty Mo Media studio for another round of Bless Your Hardt. We have a good show for you today. We're going to talk about our little trip to Key West. Our little doggy here who has joined us today, Junebug. He got another attack. But we have a good show. Let's get started. Dale, what's our drink of the week?
All right, we got the High Rock drink of the week, and this one looks like it might be something familiar for me. I see orange and white, so I'm thinking creamsicle, but it is called the Orange Dreamsicle. So yeah, that's what it is. 2 ounces of High Rock vodka, 1 ounce of triple sec, 2 ounces of orange juice, whipped cream, orange soda, 2 ounces, and there it is. So everybody loves orange creamsicle, and this is kind of a spin-off of that.
Yeah, it's a very nostalgic popsicle that they've turned into a cocktail. It's pretty amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah.
It's really similar, honestly, to the Del Yeah.
Yes.
That you can go and get at the Texas Roadhouse.
That's right.
So we have a High Rock vodka drink at the Texas Roadhouse called Del Yeah. Doing really good, and that's kind of what the idea is behind the Del Yeah. So the Orange Dreamsicle, man, you could make this any way you want, but the orange juice, whipped cream, orange soda, those are critical components. The triple sec. What is triple sec?
It's an orange liqueur.
Is it? Okay.
So it just kind of adds to the orange.
Lots
but
of
the whipped
orange.
cream really just gives it that
You got any orange
vibe.
stuff? Put the orange stuff in.
Orange stuff and whipped cream.
Yeah. Triple sec,
Mix
orange
it
juice,
all together.
orange soda.
Yeah.
Visit highrockvodka.com. If you're looking for a bottle near you, there's a locator on this website, so you'll be able to see what store near you has a bottle you can go grab. Also, possible for some states that they can ship to you. That'll also be on the website as well. Please remember to drink responsibly. Must be 21 or over. So lots of notes on this sheet. Me and Amy went to Key West for our friend Tim Duggar. Tim is having a birthday, asked us to go to Key West and meet him in town for a couple nights. And, of course, that was all right with me. And Tim's a ton of fun, and we've been friends for a long time. And
he knows that I hesitate to go to Key West, so that was leverage. Was his birthday? He's like, all I want you guys to do is meet me in Key West for my birthday.
Amy's Key West days are numbered, and I kind of still like going down there, but I'm starting to understand that my days down there are numbered as well. We used to go 8-10 times a year and just run really hard, and so we're realizing that with everything going on in our lives that it's just harder to fit that kind of activity into the year. But
I feel like we just need a longer trip so we don't feel like we have to crunch everything into such a short amount of time. Like we'll take a beach day instead of flip-flopping around the island, just trying to drink at every bar.
I was thinking we needed a shorter trip, just one day.
Well, it's either one night or 1 week.
Fire down in there, get it done, and get out.
That's why I always let you go with your friends instead of taking me along, because you guys can go do that.
Well,
and then I can help you return to existence when you come home. Mm-hmm. If both of us are knocked down that far, it's just too hard.
Most of the notes that we made for this show were made after multiple beers. So some of these things we're not even going to remember what the context is. But
I bet we can.
Yeah.
It's a good challenge,
we'll
though.
Do our best. Before we get going on our Key West trip, we had a little incident with Junebug.
That's right. So it's Friday evening, 5 o'clock.
We're getting ready to I'm getting ready to like get the girls' bed and pack for the trip because we leave Saturday morning. So I'm getting things out of my car. Gus is sound asleep by the steps by the back door to the garage. Like his room's real close to the garage. He's sound asleep. Junebug follows me outside, or I think he does. What he really did was take a hard right into Gus's room and just to go check out what he had in his food bowl. And Gus came out of his slumber and just attacked him. So we've got a broken Pomeranian. He's got broken ribs, no punctures, but he just launched on, crunched him basically. Yeah. So he spent the weekend at the emergency care facility down in Charlotte. Yeah.
He seems to be doing better today, but.
So you took him to the vet. I was not here.
You were in Bristol.
I was in Bristol for the Xfinity race. And I had an autograph session at the Hard Rock Casino, who's a new partner for us this year. But Junebug, you said that Junebug
You took him to the vet, and
I called our vet immediately. She said, bring him in.
Yep.
And so I took him. They did the x-rays, and they're like, you can take him home. I'm like, well, I don't feel comfortable taking him home if he's got all these broken ribs. Like, what else do I need to do? And so they called the care facility and set it all up. And I had the girls with me, had the iPads, had like a bunch of road snacks. We rode all the way down to Charlotte, and it was like a 3-hour event of just trying to make sure he was in the right care and he was going to be okay. Because you couldn't really tell from the x-rays if he had any internal punctures from Gus's teeth. But
so Junebug is how many years old?
He's 14.
14.
Yeah.
Pomeranians, I guess we looked it up a while back. 16 to 18 years is what they get.
Long little life.
Yeah. And so he has been so much fun. While he does a couple things that are absolutely
asinine,
really frustrating. So he pees all over the floor, does not have, we've tried and tried. He doesn't have he's not trained, right, to go to the door and wait. So we have to constantly be making sure he's taken outside, and sometimes, a couple hours go by and you'll forget, and there's a spot on the floor. But he's gotten better. He used to pee all over the rugs, all over carpet, all over cloth. Now at least he's peeing on tile and hard floors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit easier
Silver
to clean
lining.
up. Yeah. But I step in it once or twice a week.
His favorite place is to pee right at the bottom of the staircase. So you come down the stairs and you hit a piece of, cold slick TT.
And this is, with Amy's no shoe policy in the house, so much fun. Just clean sock right into the pee. But,
well, then you got to clean your shoes. I mean, we're cleaning something anyway.
Yeah. But anyways, he's been a lot of fun. And in the past couple of years, it's been, I'm pulling for him to battle through all these challenges, because he had a stroke not long ago, lost his hearing entirely. Can't hear a thing. And so, which has actually got some benefits. So he used to, at the sound of any kind of knock or a car driving by or anything out the front door, he goes screaming, barking, raising hell at the front door, and that would draw Gus into that same barking.
Yeah, we got like the mouth and the muscle, the big one.
You go over there and it's
noise.
just Mitch mowing the grass.
Yeah.
And it was all day, every day, and I'm constantly sitting on the couch hollering at them to shut up. And
so now we got 3 things screaming.
Yeah. So now Junebug does none of that. Like, all kinds of things are happening around the house. He has no idea.
No, you can sneak right up on him.
So that's actually kind of nice.
It's always over food. And Junebug has not learned his lesson. He keeps going back for more.
We try hard to keep them apart, or try to we
keep the food off the floor. We shut the doors to the food.
Yeah.
There's
for
a
the
lot
last
of preemptive things.
For the last 5 years, every time we feed Gus, we shut him up in his room, let him eat, make sure he's ate, make sure Junebug's got done with his food, and we can let them back out into the room, the house together. But that was a pretty scary deal. Junebug's been real tender for the past couple of days, but he's looking really good today.
Yeah. He popped all the way up the stairs this morning to try to find me. I left him on the couch, so that's a sign of progress.
Yeah.
But he's with us anyway, just so.
Yeah, that's why
just
he's
in
here
case.
today. Yeah.
I'm not taking any chances.
So Key West, we used to go to Key West all the time.
We did.
Raise all kinds of hell down there. And, a day in Key West, in my head, everybody does it a little differently. But you get up in the morning, you get some food, and you kind of cruise into a couple of beers around lunch or just a bit before lunch, and you just kind of steadily hang and go from bar to bar and just enjoy music and whatever. And 1, 2 in the morning, you go to bed.
1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I went to bed at like 9 o'clock every night.
Well, that's like
with a nap in the middle of the afternoon.
Was our thinking back.
I was like, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, thinking back to like years ago. That's kind of the process, right? And it was day after day after day of that. And obviously, as we got older, we slowed down. And now when we go down there and try to at least, because it's kind of the only Key West we know. So we go down there, and that's what Tim and his wife like to do. They're kind of younger, and
they have a route. So like they start at one place, and they have a circuit that they take.
Yeah. And so we went down there and had fun, tried to hang out. It worked.
Yeah, so flying in was an adventure because we're not going to talk about that?
What happened?
Well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so we're flying in, and you go over the water. So for a while, you lose your Wi-Fi. So you are forced to have to chat with your partner. So Dale and I are just sitting there like giggling, laughing, talking about what we're going to do, excited about our trip, hoping Junebug's okay, just talking about all the things. And we're getting ready to land. And like we're really close to landing, and I look over at Dale and I was like, you know what? I didn't hear the landing gear to go down. Did you hear the landing gear go down? And that's usually a noise. It's pretty prevalent. Like, you don't miss it. And he goes, actually, I didn't. And so I start to scramble in my mind, like just spiraling very quickly. I'm like, should you go tell him? And he's like, no, I ain't going to tell him. I'm like, well, all right, giddy up. We're just going to just wing this. Of course, the landing gear was down. Yeah. It's just we were chit-chatting and didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So we had a great flight. And then all of a sudden, in my nervousness, and I panicked and made Dale panic.
You know, with the crash we had a couple years ago, we're kind of a little anxious about flying still. But a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I had the same feeling. We were landing, and I thought I didn't hear the landing gear because you hear it, and I was like, I didn't hear the landing gear. Well, I'm sure they got it down. I mean, of course they got it down, and they had it down. I mean, it's silly. But you can't help but have these like little thoughts creep into your head.
Things.
Every now and then you're like, well, I didn't hear it, so
because now you're neurotic
I guess it's down.
Just in general.
But you're surely not going to go up to the cockpit as they're descending. Yeah. Like literally, there's the runway. Like, hey guys, landing gear's down, right? Like what kind of that? I mean, and so
I'm throwing my arms down like white knuckling, and he goes and just straps himself in tighter.
I just pull my belt tighter. That's what everybody like. TJ always told me, tighten them belts. So I just tighten the belts. Anytime I have any concern, I'll just tighten the belt.
He just tightens his seatbelt. I'm like, okay,
that'll do it.
But our pilots already know that we have we're
oversensitive.
Yeah,
to the things.
A level of anxiety. They know it. We talk about it. We talk to them about it. We're pretty open about how we feel in terms of flying, and so it was funny. They landed the plane, and
this is the
I
best
feel
part.
So bad about this
because Dale is also nervous and spiraling, but he wasn't talking about it like I was because I wouldn't stop talking. So we get out of the plane, and I'm just
the pilot
now.
that landed the plane is Jeff. All right, our lead pilot Joey was at a wedding for his family.
Yes. And
so we asked Jeff, our old pilot, who we love and trust 100%, who was with us when we had the crash at Bristol. We asked him to fly us to join Alex, our other pilot, to get this trip done.
Yeah.
So he's actually at the controls in the left seat landing this plane.
And he's a phenomenal pilot. Would trust him with my life.
Yeah, military experience. Yeah. He's great. So he lands the plane, and we're just thrilled that we only see him like once a year when he comes in.
Every once in a while.
Flies our plane every now and then, right? When Joey needs him. He's always good to do us a favor. And so anyways, we get off the plane, and we're just having nervous energy, right? Yeah. Not thinking about what we're saying.
And Jeff is also very excited to see us. And he's like, gosh, it's so cool to see you guys. I haven't been to Key West in forever. And it was like, I said, everybody's just over talking, right?
Yeah. And I said, everybody's over talking, especially me. And I said, Jeff, I was like, we've thought for a second, we weren't sure. We heard the landing gear land, and I thought, man, we're gonna land this thing and slide off the end of the runway. And that came out of my mouth to the guy who was on the plane with us when we slid off the end of the runway
in Bristol. I was like, really random choice of words. Just like, come on, man, you know it's okay.
Just like, oh man, no.
I know.
And I'm thinking, man,
why is that what I wanted to say right now?
What the hell was I thinking to say that to this guy? And so, but we love Jeff, and I'm sure he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he knows how awkward and silly we can be, but yeah.
That's one of them times when you say something, you're like, as soon
really
as it came out,
rewind.
I was like, that wasn't funny at all.
No.
So that's how we started the trip. There's just some random notes here.
So on the way from the airport to the hotel, Dale, we were talking about getting cupcake sushi for the girls. So if you haven't heard of cupcake sushi, you absolutely will now. There is this wonderful lady named Lori that lives in Key West, and she created this dessert called cupcake sushi, and it's literally like cake ball. It's like a cake ball center with a chocolate dip and like decorations on the top. It looks just like a piece of sushi, but it's dessert.
It's dessert.
And
Wow. Entirely dessert. I need to make that clear. People.
It just looks like.
I know. I've told people about this, and they go, "Ew."
No, there's no fish. There's no
cupcakes and fish.
No, it's all cake.
They can't comprehend the idea
Sprinkles.
that it just looks like sushi.
Yeah, it just looks like sushi.
Really a piece of cake.
So it's like a really special treat you get when you go to Key West. She ships it, so we've gotten some recently. She sent us a box, and the girls call it cupcake sushi. Well, Nicole does because she just thinks it's funny to do that. So we promised to bring them some more back. So we were talking about where we used to pick that up at the markets. And Dale reminded me that we used to get it at this place called Fausto's, which is like the little local grocery store there that's really close to our old house. Mm-hmm. And I was like, remember, my memory of Fausto's isn't the cupcake sushi. It's that bike ride I had where I had to like scream for help outside of Fausto's. So I went to pick up takeout from one of the restaurants in the middle of the day. I'm riding back on my bike because it's what you do. Or in Key West, there's a basket on the front. Like he used to ride in the basket, or I'd put my food or whatever in the basket. So I've got peanut noodles in my basket. I'm wearing a maxi dress, which is a dumb move because as I'm halfway home, a maxi dress is something that goes down to your ankles. It's a longer dress, and I forgot to tie it up in a knot, which I usually did. Well, so I'm riding home, and that stupid dress gets caught in the wheel of my back tire, like just gets caught up in the spoke or something. Like so tight, so quickly that it like cinched my legs tight. I couldn't move. So I'm standing there, like straddled on my bike.
In front of the Fausto's.
In front of this grocery store, just like hung
People
up
are coming
in the
in
road.
and out.
In the road. And I was not even on the sidewalk.
Oh my God.
I'm like, help, help. And so I'm yelling loud enough so that someone comes out, and they had to come and cut my dress off. And it was like a whole thing. So my memory is the embarrassment. Yeah. There's so many embarrassing memories. That was the other thing we were talking about. I get nervous going down there because of all the stupid things we've done and how foolish we acted.
That's the thing.
People are going to remember.
What they've seen us do is like on the lower scale of dumb in terms of Key West. I mean, Key West every day it's chaos.
Yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans happening.
Yeah, and like I think they see us coming and they go, we're harmless.
I was just raised to not do that kind of stuff out in public. You know what I mean? Like we are supposed to like have our manners, and so you kind of lose your manners down there because everything, like you said, is just so chaotic and everybody's acting so silly.
Yeah.
But even our taxi driver, who we hadn't seen forever, goes, "Oh man, you guys still jump out of the bushes and scare people?"
Yeah.
We used to do so many stupid things down there. Yeah. We had these rubber masks. One looked like a chicken. What else did they look like? A horse, like stupid big rubber masks.
So I found these masks at this gas station or a general store, and me and some buddies were really hungover trying to go get something to eat, and we were walking around this general store, and one of the guys they walk over wearing this rubber horse head, and I was like, "Oh, that's hilarious! Let's get and they got a chicken.
Have that.
They got a chicken and all kinds of animals." I'm like, "Let's just get one. Everybody get one." And we brought them all back to the house, and we just threw them in a drawer and didn't worry about it. And then one night, it's like 2:00 in the morning. We would sit on the front porch, and our house was on this main street that all the drunks walked home from the bar. And so we'd get home. Sometimes we'd get home earlier than most, and we'd sit on the bar and have a few drinks before we wanted to end the night, listen to some music, just watching people walk by, and they were talk and chat and hear your music and say something. Hey, how's it going? Everybody in a good mood. Everybody's happy. And we would some nights hide in the bushes and jump out and scare people.
There's 2 giant planters in the front of the house.
There's zero traffic, right? Zero street traffic.
Yeah, it's just.
And so we would hide in the bushes and jump out and scare people coming down the sidewalk
with random horse masks and
and then we started doing it with the masks on, and we almost got our asses whooped one night.
Oh, really?
One guy fell in the street.
Oh.
Well, there was another one where this guy had his son with him, and he was like 14, 15 years old, and that guy was really upset that we did that.
Well, he should have had his kid home earlier.
14, 15.
It's Key West.
Yeah.
He learned his lesson too, right?
Yeah, but we just do goofy stuff. But those were the days.
Yeah, so people did remember some of that, which is always a little embarrassing.
Not really.
I think so.
No.
You can enjoy and lift it up if you want, but I'm embarrassed
I'm not
by
lifting it up. I'm just saying I'm not ashamed of it.
Oh, well.
I think it was just part of becoming who I am.
It's just part of my development.
Yeah, part of my
growth and development.
Yeah.
Speaking of being embarrassed too, there's one other spot that we used to go to Key West called Bobby's Monkey Bar.
Yeah.
This place is like a super dive, and it's where all the locals go to sing karaoke, which is not my favorite thing to do because I feel super shameful when I wake up after I've gotten on a stage and, squawked karaoke.
Yeah.
Dale loves this place. And so we always go. And Tim also loves to sing because he's a singer. So we go down to Bobby's on the last night that we were there.
So, yeah, Bobby's is a karaoke bar, a lot of fun. We spent way too many nights in there. And it's kind of like...
We've gotten run out of Bobby's.
Yeah. We were talking about earlier in the day, like, hey, Tim's like, hey, should we go to Bobby's? I'm like, we never plan to go to Bobby's. Bobby's just happens if it
just
happens.
happens.
We don't plan it because nobody ever gets up in the morning and goes, Bobby's is on the list.
On the docket, right?
After this and this and this.
This is kind of place that's open till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just end up there because you're just needing a kick in the ass, right? And so, and you're kind of wondering whether you got the balls to get up on stage and sing a song, right?
Yeah, of course.
And so we go to Bobby's. We weren't planning on going. We ended up getting on a pedicab. Amy had napped in the middle of the day.
I was overstimulated at some point. I don't even remember where we were.
And I was barely getting through like 4 or 5 o'clock. I was just kind of motoring on, thinking, well, I might be in for an early night.
Let's talk about that. So I went to take a nap. Where were we when I left? Do you remember? Mm-mm. Okay. Well, we're at a bar somewhere, and there's people everywhere. I'm not feeling that great. I want to go take a nap. I'm just like overstimulating.
Oh, it was right in front of Amigos, right on the side. They were going into
right in
Cat and Tony's
right in that square of town where it's like the most traffic, foot traffic.
I was
people,
like, hey,
noise,
let's sit at
everything.
Amigos and have a margarita. And you're like, I'm tired. I'm ready to go back.
I can't do this.
I can't do it.
I literally just turned around and walked off and went back to the hotel and napped for a couple hours. I can track Dale on my phone, so I wake up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back out.
I sat at Amigos, had a margarita.
You did?
Yep. Turned on my little speaker. I had my little clip-on JBL on my pocket and on my loop. And so I set my speaker there, had a margarita, watched people run around, and because it's a perfect place to sit and watch people. And I got up from there and I was headed back toward the house.
Okay, so you went to Shots and Giggles.
So we went to Shots and Giggles.
Yeah, that's where I found him, Shots and Giggles.
And I was sitting on the porch there.
He was sitting on the porch. I come around the corner and he looks at me like, I can't believe she came back.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost didn't. But I come up to him and he's cross-eyed and he doesn't even have his shoes on. I'm like, you wear your shoes. Why are you in Key West without your shoes on? And I look down and his feet are so swollen.
Oh my God.
So many cocktails. And he's been sitting with his legs dangling on a bar stool all day.
Yeah.
And he's made like 10 friends. There's new people everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I should just pivot and turn around and go back. But it was too late because he saw me.
I went from like, man, I'm probably just going to go on back to the room to full throttle.
Yeah. Oh, I got my second
go.
wind. Yeah.
And we end up on a pedicab to Bobby's like an hour later.
Yeah.
But so at Bobby's, check this out. So two things happened at Bobby's that were kind of like that. Man, this is small world.
Yeah.
Small world. So a long time ago, not a long time ago, probably several months ago, I went to get some blood work done, and there was a lady sitting next to me, an older lady, and she said she was getting her blood work done, and she come out and she said, "Hey, it's Cancer Survivor Day, and I'm a survivor, and I'm getting my blood work checked to make sure everything's good." And I thought, I'm glad she's a survivor. That's awesome. And then I was like, wow, have to get your blood work checked and worry that.
Yeah, it's always in like the back of your mind.
Always in the back of your mind. I'm like, man, I felt, it was just a great moment where I really had some compassion for what she might be having to go through. But she had this happiness about her. Like, I'm sitting there thinking about her situation, going, that must be crummy. And she had no crumminess.
She defeated death.
And
she was happy.
She was like, would you do me a favor? Would you go, if you're on their broadcast this weekend, would you mention Cancer Survivor week or day or whatever it was? And I was like, well, I don't know if I can. I'm thinking in my head, I'm not sure I can. Like, I can't just go on the broadcast and just do whatever I want. But I said I can do something. So I went out and sat down in my truck and I typed out a tweet. I said, man, I just met this lady. It's a great story. She made me feel awesome, and her story's awesome. cancer survivor day. This is for her. Well, we're in Bobby's having beers, and this group comes in, and the guy walks up to me and he says, "Hey, that was my mom that you met in the hospital or the doctor's office that day. Just wanted to say, hey." And I was like, "Oh man, wow, small world."
Yeah, he said that really made her day that you said something about that.
That's
She
awesome.
was like, well, she really made my day. That was
Yeah.
a really cool experience.
So we had a great interaction with those folks, and they had a great time.
yeah.
Guy comes in that's going to run the karaoke. Karaoke's going to fire up, and a guy gets up on the stage. I recognize the guy.
He's an older man. He's had struggles with his, he's got all of his equipment in this little wagon. So he's pulling the wagon through. Tara's trying to help him. He's like, no, I got it. It's okay. It's actually easier if I do it by myself. He just wanted to make sure that we didn't tump his wagon over. He probably could see how intoxicated everybody was. But as she's having that interaction with him, Dale's like, I recognize that guy's face. Who is that? And he goes, he's an engineer. And then Tara goes, hey man, are you an engineer? And he turns around and he goes, I sure am. And then Dale and this man, who now we know is Bob, not to be confused with Bobby, lock eyes, and they realize that they've known each other forever, and he was someone you worked with.
Bob lives in Key West now, and he's just kind of a jack of all trades. Hey, you need somebody to. So he was filling in for another guy on the karaoke.
Yeah.
And he's like, you need somebody to fill in. I'll make a couple bucks and do it, no problem. His wife works at a restaurant down the road, and I've known them my whole life. And I knew he was in the Keys, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. But Bob, the engineer, worked on my Legends car when I was 15.
Wow.
And so we went down to Daytona to race at Municipal Stadium. I can never say that right. But and he was around, my racing and DEI and all that back in the mid 90s. But eventually at some point he got out of NASCAR and went down to Florida to the Keys to, live out the retirement age of his life. But I had not seen him in years. I figured he might still be down there. But yeah, it was great to see him. And so now, now it's Bob running karaoke.
It's different now.
We're damn sure going to have a good time.
Yeah.
You got Bob here, the son of the lady I met. And it just was like,
Dale
wow.
has moments like that all the time where he's like, I'm supposed to be right here in this moment. He went to Pie in the Sky the other day, and he walked in with his late model team, and somebody had been there before that day. It had to have been because it looked like it was fresh. There was a big chalk drawing that said, "This is the best pizza around. Thank you, Dale Jr." I'm like, that doesn't happen to anybody else.
Yeah. Somebody wrote
ever.
on the ground, Dale Jr. was right. Best pizza in town or something.
Damn, that's cool.
And I mean, it's in chalk. So I mean, it wasn't going to be there for long.
No.
But I happened to go to Pie in the Sky that day.
To see it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But,
Yeah. His life's full of little moments like that.
yeah. Bobby's Monkey Bar for karaoke.
You
Good
can
times.
sing whatever you want.
I sang John Conley,
yeah.
Rose-Colored Glasses, Fine Young Cannibals, She Drives Me Crazy, or Good Thing. Good Thing.
Good thing.
And I might have sang another song. Those two I remember.
The first one you sang with Tim. Yeah.
That was it. John Conley.
It was fun.
Yeah, in good times. Hey, this is Dale Jr., and for the latest Bless Your Hardt gear, go to shop.dirtymomedia.com. We've got plenty of options for everybody and adding new stuff every day. Go to shop.dirtymomedia.com.
Oh, I got one more Key West
One more
story.
Key West. All right.
All right. So during our circuit on the first day, I'm pretty sure it was first day, Tim and Tara wanted to go stop and get a slush. What's the place called? I can't even remember.
Flying Monkey.
The Flying Monkey.
Yeah.
The Flying Monkey. So they have the wall of all of the frozen
All
drinks.
the slushies, all the different flavors,
And-
which I never get. Never.
So
But on this particular trip, and I ain't had a Flying Monkey drink in 10, 15 years. I got one.
I don't know if it's been that long.
It's been a long time.
It's not been that
I don't
long.
drink them.
You
I don't
You
get
were the
them.
one that introduced everybody to
I
this
know
place.
back in the very early stages of Key West.
So that used to be what he liked. That was what he sought out. So that was his favorite bar. He would go sit at the bar on the corner at Flying Monkey because nobody else was in there. And now, with all of your growth and development, you want to be where it's crowded and people are singing karaoke.
Yeah.
So we go to the Flying Monkey, though, to get a monkey drink because they are delicious. And when you're tired of drinking beer, it's a good change. But it's hot, and it's still hot in Key West. It feels like it's 90 degrees outside, and it's swampy. So we go sit at this bar and drink our frozen drinks. and there's this giant box fan at the end of the bar blowing into the bar. Well, Dale, coincidentally, just sits right in front of that damn box fan and rips the nastiest fart. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, literally choked. I'm like, who does that? Sits with his friends in front of the freaking box fan and just rips it and lets the dead animal out of his ass and like ruins our moment.
Oh my God.
I'm like, that's not what I remember about the Flying Monkey Bar is that box fan. Dale's manners.
Now, finally, nobody's going to want to go to Flying Monkey.
Not with you.
Stunk the place out.
I mean, you can't take him anywhere.
I can't help it.
If he has to do that,
I'm a
he's doing it.
man.
And he doesn't
I'm
go.
gonna fart.
There's a restroom real close. There's another bar with nobody sitting at it real close. Mm-mm.
Did you see the box fan and then remember?
It's
"Oh, I
5
got
foot tall.
I got
It's
a fart."
it wasn't like a little
Or is it
guy.
just
It was
happened
as
to-
tall
Oh,
as
it's just
me.
coincidence. I'm serious. There's
happened
no
to walk
agenda or
up.
plan. God, y'all were making me want to go back to Key West. I was totally ready to never go back for like months when I got home, and now I'm like, let's go.
You do you.
Come
You
on,
go.
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, we had a good time.
We're having a good time.
Yeah, we're having a good time. The one thing that I went and took the girls to dance the other day, and
I had what did I have going on Tuesday?
catwalk.
Was that catwalk?
Catwalk.
Yes, we went to catwalk for cause.
So I took the girls to dance. Amy went to catwalk to support. There's multiple charities now.
It's kind of transformed into this new thing. The Speedway Children's Charity has taken it over.
Yeah,
So
Sherry Pollock's started that program years ago. But so I'm taking the girls to dance. We're standing in the hallway, and there's another dad there, and he's talking about his girls walking on his back, and I thought, man, I was like, and so I've got great memories of my childhood, and there's a lot of memories in there, but some are hidden, and
some are hidden.
yeah, I was talking to somebody this other day. They were like, me and Tony Stewart were talking the other day, and he's like, man, I got a ton of memories, but I need somebody to start telling the story for it to pop out.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And so,
You've vlogged it back too far.
yeah. And so they started talking about their, his guy's like, yeah, she was walking on my back the other day trying to pop my back. And I was like, my gosh, that was something that Dad used to ask Kelly and I to do all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes. Almost daily. Dad would lay on the floor and have Kelly walk on his back when she was, 12.
Yeah.
And so, when she was young. And sometimes I would do it. But I thought it was more of a game where he wanted it to, he wanted his back to get popped, right? He wanted Kelly would step where he told her to step and do it like, walk from the bottom to the top up to the shoulders or whatever, right? And I'm just like, oh, I'm going to fall off. I'm just being a kid. And so I thought, my gosh, why am I not taking advantage of that? Built-in
I would be scared to do it with our I would be scared to do it with our children.
We have little mini chiropractors at home.
You think?
Yeah.
I feel like
me
you
and
have
you both always having back issues, and
yeah, but I ain't letting them. Those crazy girls ain't jumping on my back.
they don't jump.
They would. That's what I'm nervous about.
Well, that's why you use the old one, because she follows direction. She's a rule follower.
But she's so much bigger. What if something goes awry?
I don't think it will.
Then I'll be locked up on the floor.
No, I'm doing it.
You should. You do it. You're big and you can handle it. I don't remember doing that with my dad. He never asked us to walk on his back because he probably knew better too. He was probably going to get elbowed or something,
I just, that I don't know why that touched me, but it just made me think of that memory immediately. And I'm standing in the hallway of that, that dance studio, and I was like, wow, I remember doing that.
It unlocked a file for
It
you.
did. I was like, crap. So that was, I don't know why I wanted to bring that up, but
Did you ever walk around on your dad's feet? Like, did you ever let?
oh yeah,
you let the girls do that. Sit on your feet.
Yeah, it's not really my.
That's hard.
Not my favorite thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to love Dad doing that because he always had his work boots on.
I do it. Well, speaking of stories, we're celebrating National Hunting and Fishing Day.
Yeah.
This is a partnership with Bass Pro Shops, who works in a lot of different areas in this building with Dirty Mo Media, the Dale Junior Download, our race teams, obviously. We've got a great relationship with Johnny and Bass Pro, and we want to celebrate National Hunting and Fishing Day. We're going to both share whatever stories we may have. Yeah. This week's fishing story segment is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops, North America's premier outdoor and conservation company. Plan your next adventure at a Bass Pro Shops near you or online at basspro.com. Don't forget, they have an app you can download on your phone and shop. I guess I can go first unless you got a story. But
I got a quick one. So my first fishing experience, Pawpaw took me, which is my dad's dad. And I think it was like a fishing tournament or something at the lake for kids. And so they had this like netted off area where they dumped the fish in. So like everybody caught a fish. And Katie caught one, but I didn't. And we stood there all day fishing. I didn't catch a thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like that in that moment too, I felt like this is the tone of luck that I'm going to have in my life. If I can go to something like that where the fish are supposed to be like literally right there and I still didn't catch anything.
Yeah.
But so I didn't really care about fishing too much after that until I got older. And then like going out on boats when we take trips, we go out and like you caught that marlin in Cabo. That was amazing. So I feel like I like sea fishing better than lake fishing.
I understand that.
Yeah.
We lived on Lake Norman, so we fishing dad and bass boats and all that stuff was a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
Growing up. My very first memory of fishing was I must have just recently moved in with Dad. So this was probably 1981, 1982. And there was a lake, not Lake Norman, but another lake, maybe an hour or 2 hour drive away. And we went and fished on this lake, and we stayed in a camper truck. So we stayed in
like the bed of the truck?
We stayed in a camper that was in the bed of the pickup truck.
Yeah.
And so imagine like that being in the, Dad 1982 and hanging out with him and being in a camper truck and going out and fishing on the lake. That
sounds really
vague memory of that. Which is I can't imagine him even using a camper truck, but he was a different person back then, I think. But then my favorite fishing story that I have is I used to go fishing with a man named Captain Malcolm. He was a Highway State Patrolman. And he was great friends with my dad, and he would eventually take over managing the security at Dale & Hart Incorporated.
Okay.
In the early years of Dale & Hart Incorporated, once he retired from the Highway Patrol. But he and I would go out on Lake Norman and fish. And we're out there fishing one day, and I think we're fishing for crappie or nothing crazy.
For what?
Crappie fish. They're not crappy fish. That's just what they're called. But
is that an actual type?
It's a term it's a real fish. But never thought about it. But they probably don't appreciate that.
The fish don't care.
Yeah. So we're in the boat, and he goes, "Look at there. There's a gar swimming beside us." And I look down, and it's a garfish, and he's about 2 foot long. And a garfish on the front has about a 10 to 12 inch nose, snout, whatever you might want to call it, and its teeth all the way down.
And you can see the teeth.
It's like a long needle snout, and it's full of teeth.
Okay.
And it's like 10 inches long. It's a third of the fish.
Okay.
And it's a real slender fish, right? And so that thing's just swimming right along beside us, and it's unbothered. And I mean, for 10 minutes, I'm putting all kinds of lures on my line trying to get this thing to react. Nothing. And he's just hanging out. And so I ended up putting this big hook on the end of the line. He is literally about a couple inches below the water line. I dropped the hook beside him and quickly took the pole and went underneath him and wrapped the line around.
You lassoed the fish?
Pulled up, and the hook goes into the fish and pulled him into the boat. Lassoed him. And
what the heck?
We lassoed him and put him in the live well. And so me and Captain Malcolm took and got this thing mounted.
A 2 foot fish?
It's 2.5.
Is that a good size
2
gar?
foot, whatever. It's a gar. It's like this long. It's just a strange looking fish. Look, I'm 16 years old.
Yeah. I'm just asking the questions.
Just a kid. So
I'm naive over here. I gotta know.
Well, he goes to the Statesville paper and tells them the story, and they write an article, a little blurb in the Statesville paper, how Dale Jr. lassoed garfish
Gosh.
out of the.
He's like, I'm going to set this kid up for success.
Yeah, it's like this old wise tale. Like he's the guy. No, but
I'm pretty sure it's wives' tale.
wives?
Yeah, it's
Not
not
a wise
I
tale.
don't think so.
We need to know.
I'll look it up.
It's an old wives' tale.
Yes, an old wise tale. Is it wives' tale or wise
It's
tale?
wives.
Are you serious? For 50 years, I thought it was wise tale.
Yeah.
I was today years old when I figured out it was
I
wives'
was
tale,
today
not
years
wise
old
tale.
when I figured out it was a wives' tale.
So where's the gar?
It's somewhere in our stuff. In our
It's
junk.
upstairs?
No, upstairs.
Like in the storage where
It's
we
not
keep it.
yeah, it's in a storage somewhere.
Just somewhere? We got to find this thing.
I don't know where it is, Amy. I haven't seen it in years. But this did happen, okay?
Yes. Pull up the article. At least you've got that to
For
prove
all I
it.
know, it might be on the wall in the Dirty Dome. I can't
No, I've never seen a
remember.
fish
It's like-
hanging
yeah,
anywhere.
I don't know where it is. But I had it mounted. Last time I saw this fish was when I lived across from DEI.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it made the move. It might be up in the attic of that shop I built behind that house.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the relics you have. Well, that's a fun story.
So across the street from DI, there's this house I used to live in. And behind that house is a swimming pool and a really big brick building.
Mm-hmm.
And that brick building's where we started Junior Motorsports, the street stock racing team.
Yeah.
And I kept my bus in there. And so when I moved out, that building stayed there.
I mean, did you just run, though? Did you not pack up some of your
I got
things?
most of everything out of there, but that's the last time I remember seeing the gar.
Oh, so you probably were like, screw that.
It might still be in the attic of that building for all I know. But anyhow,
Well, Isla's first time fishing was with you. Was it 2 years ago? You took her to
Oh,
the
yeah.
lake house and y'all fished off the pier.
we were playing around on a boat or something. We went to
We had the pontoon.
was it the pontoon or was that boat, the old boat house we used to have?
No, it was just the pontoon.
Okay.
And it was just 2 years ago, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that long ago.
You're
And
right.
she went over there in her little pink Barbie dress and caught a fish, and the look on her face in those photos was like priceless.
Yeah.
Because she'll pick up worms, she'll pick up bugs. She's not scared of anything outside. And so she getting to go fishing with Daddy was like
We
one of her
might
favorite
go
things.
on the boat this weekend, and so I thought that might be a great opportunity
Yeah.
to get the fishing pole
Get the
back
poles
out,
out
just fish
and
off the pier. And
Let
stuff.
Nicole do that. Her first time fishing was when we went to Big Cedar.
Yeah.
So Nicole hasn't fished otherwise.
All right.
So it's her turn to catch
Well,
a
that's
fish.
an activity we need to include in this weekend.
Maybe you can pull that gar trick back out.
Well, keep celebrating National Hunting and Fishing Day every day with Bass Pro Shops. We really appreciate their partnership. The Earnhardt family has trusted Bass Pro Shops for our outdoor adventures, and that tradition lives on with me and my family today. We love taking our family there to gear up for weekend getaways or just getting
Just explore.
getting some rods and reels and casting a line into the pond at the house. Thankful to Johnny Morris and the Bass Pro team for everything that they've done for us here at Junior Motorsports and Dirty Mo Media. They're great partners, great people, and they believe in everything we're doing. National Hunting and Fishing Day is on September the 27th. So join us in honoring generations of sportsmen and women who've helped conserve America's outdoor heritage and inspire others to get outside. Share your stories. Take the Guide to Outside pledge at nhfday.org/pledge. You could win possibly a Bass Pro Shops gift card just for taking part. So share with us your fishing stories, and we'll keep telling you ours. We've got a few more, I'm sure. So we're going to play a game called Family Feud.
Ooh.
It's just like Family Feud,
wow.
too. Oh, yeah. I've got a bunch of questions surveyed from the online audience.
Oh, is that right?
And you guys are going to try to answer these as a team together.
Are we ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
You guys are a team, so you guys are trying to find, for this first question, the top 7 answers on the board.
Holy crap.
What'd you just say?
Top 7 answers, just like Family Feud.
Oh.
Just like Family Feud. Name something in a bakery that a baker might call his wife.
That a baker might call his wife?
Yes.
Honey bun?
Number 1 answer.
Number 1 answer, honey bun.
Number 1 answer.
Are you going to guess?
Biscuit.
Does he call her a biscuit?
Oh, man.
I mean, Cupcake.
Cupcake. Number 4 answer.
Ooh. Sweet cakes.
Sweetie. I'll give you sweetie. Number
Sweetie?
3 answer.
Sweetie.
Oh, I get sweetie out of sweet cakes. All right.
Don't give him points just for
How about
playing.
this?
Close
Sugar
enough.
britches.
Sugar bridges.
Do they sell that at a bakery?
That's what I like to call Amy.
I mean, this
When I
is
just
a
get
stretch,
I need
but
Amy to giggle.
Yeah.
When I
sugar
wanna
is the
put a
number
smile
6
on Amy's
answer, so I'll
face,
give it to
I
you.
go right to
He
sugar
goes
britches.
deep for sugar britches.
I don't know why that's just funny.
Sugar bridges.
Everybody in here's smiling now. Look at that. The power of sugar britches.
Never heard of that. You got 3 answers left.
3 answers left. How about do we call her Cookie?
Oh, wow.
No cookie. 2
I would've guessed
strikes.
That was a good one.
Junebug can steal.
I don't have
Oh.
a clue.
How about Sweetie Pie?
Sweetie, he already said sweetie, so
Oh.
we'll give you.
I'm trying to think of the
There we
bakery
go.
items.
Sugar
Visualizing.
You have the
Sugar
number
pie.
2 answer, 5
no,
answer,
it's
and
just-
7 answer.
What's that?
You have the number 2 answer, 5 answer, and 7 answer.
2, 5,
left.
and 7.
Yeah.
What is the second one?
pie. I'm cinnamon roll, cinnamon something. I don't know.
No.
You start calling me Cinnamon.
All right. Well,
I'm just trying to think of things that are in there.
How about Cream Puff?
cream puff. All right. We've officially reached we don't know. That's a no.
Just tell us.
All right. Number 2 answer was his oven.
What?
Yeah.
Stop.
His
Who
oven.
says that?
No one says that.
swear
That's
it's
bull. That's
answer.
no way the
Tim,
number
did
2
you put
answer.
that in there?
I
Is that
didn't
what
know.
you're calling your new girlfriend? Hey,
no,
Oven.
No, definitely not his oven.
Like bun in the oven?
But no, definitely not.
No,
No, I was just
way
saying
that's
in
the
general.
Number 2 answer.
He said it's number 2.
Number 2. Number 5 was muffin.
Oh,
Number 7
muffin,
was
of course.
donut, which I don't know. You're not calling your girlfriend a donut or your wife
All
a
right.
donut. All right. Next question. Top 8 answers on the board. Wide range here.
Yeah.
Name a place where if her husband took her there for her anniversary, a wife would be mad.
Racetrack.
Is it on there?
Well, sporting event. I'll give it to you. Number
Sporting
3.
event.
Oh, okay, we're going that broad.
Yep.
His mom's house.
Number 6 answer. Yes.
On an anniversary trip. Don't take me here. The hospital.
Hospital's not on there.
Not on there?
Not on there.
I don't know. Maybe you need some tuning up.
That's actually a good answer now.
What about a cruise?
That she'd be mad?
I don't know.
Oh, that's just me.
That's the same.
It's just me.
No.
Amy would be disappointed.
That's not on there.
Don't take me on a big old boat. Let's see. God, this is hard.
There's a big one on here. That's number 2 answer. I think you guys could get.
Concert.
Concert? Not on there,
Not on.
actually.
Where I mean, that's a lot of options too to
It
be
is.
mad at.
You have 6 more if you want me to tell you some of these.
No, let me give it one more good guess. Where's somebody taking me that I'm mad about on my anniversary?
That would be
Besides my
even
mother-in-law's.
considered right as an option.
I think that's the point. Like, what would you like to do that your wife would probably
Well, he said
a video
sporting-
game, a video game contest,
No.
an arcade?
No.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Kind of. Number 1 answer is a tacky themed restaurant.
A
There
tacky
you go.
restaurant,
Chuck E.
yeah.
Hey, I
Cheese,
think
yeah.
you got to give that to me.
There you go. You got one. Oh, you want me to tell you the rest?
Yeah.
Number 2 answer was strip club.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, duh.
Duh. Bar and club, which I disagree with. Number 4.
Yeah, that's
That's what you end up doing.
yeah.
Number 5 was bowling alley. 7 was the movies, and 8 was a car show.
Oh,
A car show.
Yeah. All right. You guys want to do one more?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do top 6 answers on the board. Give me another word people say for rear end.
Bottom.
Ass.
Bottom is correct. Number 5 answer. Ass is not on there, but there's a
Arse.
arse. That is a correct. Number 2 answer.
All right.
Bum.
Bum is not on there.
Badonka-donk.
But
Donkey?
should be on there, but it's not on there. No donkey.
No
either.
donkey?
No donkey. I think there's a
Booty?
Trunk.
Not booty, not trunk.
Not trunk. What about caboose?
No, caboose is not on there.
What the hell?
Bootay.
Bouteille's not on there. These
Is
are a
on
little
there?
bit more.
These are the answers.
These are the answers. It's a little bit more mainstream, I think.
You mean for the youth?
Oh, is this?
we need to go into
No,
our.
I think you got to go back a little bit.
Oh, back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually think you guys are too hip for this.
too hip.
We're
for
too
this.
hip?
Yeah, too
Whoa.
hip for this one.
Where did you ask this question?
This
At
is
the-
just straight
at the
online.
rest home.
Caboose would have been number one answer. That was
Yeah,
great.
caboose is
Buns?
a good one.
Bun's not on there either.
What the heck? Oh wait.
Man.
You're missing a huge one that's just very simple, straightforward, almost scientific.
But
Yes,
Oh,
number
I
one
thought that was
answer.
what we started with.
Rear end.
Oh, rear end. Butt, arse,
bottom,
bottom.
backside.
Backside, number 3 answer.
Oh, I got one.
We got
Heine.
Heine, number 6 answer. One more.
We're now.
Now you're
getting in there.
cooking.
Our heritage.
yeah.
You got your grandma brain on.
I'm graying even more just talking about this.
So there's one more.
One more. Yeah. Number 4 answer.
Tush.
Not tush. No, that's a good one. We could have made our own top.
We
top
should,
8
yeah.
Here.
What is it?
Derriere.
No,
Derriere.
We would not.
I
got that
declare.
one.
That was that one. We should have gotten.
Let's
that one.
do number 5.
You want to do number 5? Okay.
This was pretty fun.
This is dicey.
These are unlimited too. All right. 6 answers on the board. Name something that grows faster than you want it to.
Nose hairs.
All right. I'll give you it. Number 1, hair unibrow.
Yeah. Oh, hair unibrow.
Unibrow. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say ear hairs also.
I think
Yeah.
that all kind of encompasses in that.
weeds.
Weeds. Yep. Number 2 answer.
Your kids.
Yeah, I was just say children.
Number 3 answer. Oh, we're just going down the list now.
Grows faster.
Now we're getting to the answers.
Yeah, I
now
can't.
we're getting
Toenails. Fingernails.
fingernails. Number 5. No strikes.
We found.
I'm scared to say anything.
We found Tim's
You guys-
colleague. Game
Yeah,
show.
game show host.
No whammies. No whammies. No
Shazam.
Oh man, something else grows faster than you want it to.
Grass?
The grass.
Well, you said lawn and weeds.
Lawn,
so
yeah,
I
okay.
took that. Yeah.
Come on, Dale.
Damn it.
We're on a no strike
I
zone.
I know, but I feel pretty good. I'm
He wants to
content with what
pass.
I've mentioned.
He's passing now.
Is there just one more?
Those 2.
There's 2.
Give us one.
I'll give you the number 6 answer. Debt and expenses. That's a boring one.
Oh, debt
Yeah,
and
okay.
expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
All right. This one. You guys should get this.
We should.
Yeah, you should.
Something that grows faster than you want it to. I don't know.
I don't know either. I give up.
Belly.
Your belly?
Your belly,
belly.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
That
belly.
was- yeah.
Yeah.
Your
That's
bud.
the truth.
Number 4.
All right.
That was
Time
Family
That was
for
Feud.
Mass
fun.
Gaming.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yeah, that was
Tims.
fun. Good
course.
job.
I feel like we need to do a legit session of that where you stand at the podium and we have teams.
We could set them up now.
We should do that.
There's endless of these online. So
Like
this is
at
good.
a team, like a company event. We should set that up.
We could do that.
That'd be
100%.
fun.
That was fun.
All right, let's do some Ask Amy.
Ask Amy.
Hello, everybody. Dale and I are back in the Dirty Mo Media studio for another round of Bless Your Hardt. We had a pretty fun show today, and we are excited for your questions. What you got?
All right. First question from Ethan. My girlfriend really wants to go to a haunted house, but I hate jump scares. How do I handle it without looking like a wimp?
Listen, you just have to go and scream, and I think that jump scares, she's going to have fun watching that, and I don't think you should worry about it. That's going to be like part of the fun. Do you worry about looking like you're scared in front of a girl?
No. Well, no.
Is it like how long have they been dating?
I don't know how long they've been dating, but girlfriend is better than maybe first or second date. I could see a little.
Like
she
they're
might get
established enough to
Yeah.
throw it in there. I
Yeah,
think so.
She's probably seen you
You
scared.
just
before.
go.
Yeah.
Maybe scream extra loud, even more than you would,
Play it off a little
to
bit.
make it just
Where are we going?
ridiculous.
Haunted house.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you're going on an early date, you're very anxious. You're really nervous. You're going to be worried about what to say, how to start the conversation. Are they easy to talk to? Going to some place like that really gives you tons of content,
Yeah, it does.
right? So I mean, you're
Yeah.
going to be standing in line, right, waiting to go in, anticipation building,
Getting physically closer so that
you're
everybody's
gonna-
like not so
you're not
scared.
going to be without things to discuss, which is really helpful. right?
Yeah.
Some places you go and some things you do, there's either no way to communicate, either allowed a concert or something like that, or you're sitting somewhere
Like a
where
quiet
you're
dinner and you have
you're
to create it all by
struggling to
yourself.
think about what to talk about.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like those kind of activities that sort of assist you with that.
Yeah.
And you really do get to kind of, I think in those kind of places too, you really do get to see the true individual a little bit more. You get a read on them better.
You do.
Yeah.
Like it helps you let your guard down.
Yeah.
I think that's a bonding thing. It's fun.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
for
think
sure.
she's not gonna care about it as much as you are.
No.
No. A lot of
I mean, if
makeout.
you like that kind of stuff too, they need to see
Dive
you.
on in.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, a lot of makeout opportunities in the
Yeah.
line too. Just saying. Just saying. This question comes from the chat. Inglorious Belchers. He's going to be a new dad. Any advice for the new dad? He's very nervous.
Well, congratulations. Advice. Everyone always told me before we had our first baby, get your rest. And I never really understood what that meant. And there's no really a good way to prepare for that. But like when you first have the child, there's no rest. There's none. So just be prepared that you're going to be tired and just know that going in. Do everything you can to help your wife with like the laundry, food, feed her, keep feeding her. Even if she doesn't say she needs anything, make sure there's like a snack and a water beside the bed. Because like it's wild how all of a sudden you just get hungry because you're breastfeeding and all that. That just helps everything.
Yeah.
Just those little tiny things. I can't remember. Like also it's one of those times that's like so short
yeah.
that you kind of black it out. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
that's probably because it's sleep deprivation too. But it's a really amazing, like awesome time
Yeah.
bringing a baby home.
Yeah, there was. I'm trying to remember a lot of the specific details because I mean, even we had Isla, then 2 years later we had Nicole, and a lot of stuff I'd forgotten already that you experienced. But thinking back, I really enjoyed, and it made me feel better about myself and about my role. So I think a lot of husbands kind of a lot of husbands might feel a little bit unsure about what their role is, or all this, for the longest time in this relationship, it's been you and your wife and all this attention, and now immediately the attention is divided among other people in the house, and so you're kind of wondering like where you fit or what you need to do, and you're kind of standing on the sideline because really the wife's the one doing everything, feeding, and she's the one that knows the intuition, right, on what to do.
Yeah.
So like it's almost like you got to just jump in. It's like a double dutch. You just got to jump on in there and start skipping. And like Amy said, like
Pick up the other things too,
Yeah.
like she always did, like the laundry
clean
or
up,
whatever,
pick
the
up,
groceries.
tidy up, just even simple things like just folding the blankets up that are laying on the couch. Just make the place look a little better. She's tired, she's wore out, she can't do this and this and this all anymore. So like kind of just pick up some of the slack. And I thought, some guys are different, but I really enjoyed changing diapers. The mom spends a ton of time with the baby. There's a lot of intuition there that we don't have as men. And so you get this sort of real one-on-one time to play and
Interact.
talk and laugh
Yeah.
while they're laying down on this mat, either before or after the change. You can just play and take a minute and give mom a break. And if you're depending on how you're feeding, you can take over some of the nights. That is a big deal. Like
Yeah, getting a good chunk of sleep
like
is life-changing when
in
you're a
the
new
first several months or however long, you're getting up in the middle of the night multiple times.
Yeah.
And so pick a night where it's your night. You're going to do it all, get the routine down, understand, get your clock ready and set. And so mom can just have a night where she doesn't have to worry about waking up. That seemed to be like the best thing for you.
mom.
But,
Yeah, it's like a reset almost
Yeah.
when you get that good chunk of sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's I always I know it's the strangest thing. I miss sitting in the chair with that child on your chest and reading a book or singing. We used to sing songs. What was it?
You'd sing the Mockingbird
I'd sing
song.
Mockingbird all the time. I couldn't tell you the lines of that song right now. But
He would make them up as he went, and then he's promising Isla all
Yeah.
kinds of things through his Mockingbird song.
I had the song memorized at one point, but I couldn't tell you the lines of it now. But Yeah, those are fun moments, and everybody tells you better enjoy it, and they're right, and you try.
It's hard to do
You
in the
try,
moment, especially
you know.
with the first one because you just don't know what to expect, and
Yeah.
everything seems a little bit more unnerving than the second child. Like
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
Nicole came. I wasn't nervous about any of it, so it was easier. But it's just all fun. Enjoy it. Don't worry. The baby's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You're going to do just fine.
Oh man,
Because you're stressed and worried about all the things.
we were worried about it all the time. You know, when it's laying in the bed trying to sleep, and you're just worried about it, right? And you're just staring at the
Staring.
monitor, and you're like, "Oh, is it alive?" You know?
Yeah. Is it alive?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
It's
Yeah.
going to be fine.
That's some good advice. So I think he'll take that and run with it. Next question is from Chloe. What's something you used to believe as a kid that makes you laugh now? And she gave a couple examples, like it was illegal to turn the overhead light on in the car, or sneezing with your eyes open would make them pop out, which I thought was actually still true to
What?
this day.
Sleeping with your eyes open makes them pop out?
Sneezing. I'm sorry, I might have said sleeping. Sneezing.
Can you even physically do that?
I don't think so. I think that's actually true.
Oh.
I used to think if you ate too many carrots, you'll turn orange.
Well,
But,
so
like,
you can from beta carotene, but like it would take a lot.
yeah. I thought it would be like bright orange, like you'd just be a carrot.
That's funny. So my dad's gonna kill me, but I used to think that that rice came from my dad's belly button.
Oh man,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because
That's
he's
funny.
rice. Well, he always wore a white T-shirt underneath like his flannel or whatever, and we would pick the lint out of his belly button, and it looked like a little piece of rice. And I wasn't we were not a rice eating family. We were a potato family. We really never ate rice. And so, he's gonna kill me.
You're
But
brave. You're
yeah.
brave for putting that out there.
That's I never
Well,
even heard of that.
there's been rice in Dale's belly button too. So I mean, I feel like I feel like that's fair. Fair
Lint
game.
in a belly button is just what guys deal with. in life.
Yeah, well, girls don't. So, and he had 3 little girls, so that's what he had to deal with. We would pull his shirt up and pull the rice out of his belly button.
That's funny.
What did we
What do you believe as
what
a
did
child?
we believe as a child?
Yeah. The overhead light one was real. Like you
The
ever
what?
have that? Like there's like that light in the middle of the car in
In
the
the
back
car?
seat. If you turned it on while like your parents were dropping, they would yell at you and say, "That's illegal. We're gonna get arrested."
I never heard that in my life.
My parents never told us that. They were like,
Yeah.
we can't see.
yeah.
And the battery's going to run down in the car or whatever. They would tell us all kinds of things. But
They
never
would
that
tell
was
us like if you swallow bubble gum, it's going to plug up your
for 7
pipes.
years.
Oh, so yeah, the
something.
7 years
Yeah.
thing.
And don't make that face. It'll get stuck that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've been telling the kids
Yeah.
that lately. Like, your face is going to get stuck like that.
Yeah. I'm going to remember one after we end this show that I'm going to wish I'd have remembered.
Is there a song that you
I'm sure there's some
sang
good
that
ones
you
in
changed the words? So I have Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer, I used to think said,
Tony Danza.
Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people think that.
Yeah.
It's a common mistake.
And I'd sing the heck out of that.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, next question. A lot of people are asking about Isla and earring update. For this
We're
one,
still
like
a pirate.
Yeah, still
We're
a
still
pirate.
pirating,
Okay.
yes. There is no change in the
Why
earring.
come? So Isla lost an earring. The other one's still in there, and she won't let nobody take it out.
She's terrified that it's going to hurt.
Okay.
But I'm like, we're not
Why
going to yank
can't
it out
we
with a
get it out?
Barbie leg. We're just going to gently pull it out.
Y'all haven't even talked about it.
Oh, we talk about it regularly.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Just about every time I put him in the bathtub, I'm asking her if I can
How does
take it
that
out.
one come out?
It just unclips and then just pulls out. It's really not that big of a deal.
It's so weird. She goes to school. She goes everywhere with one earring.
She's not ashamed.
No, she doesn't care.
Wow. That's interesting. That's funny. Next one.
That's a good one. Pamela is in the chat. Said, "Don't eat watermelon seeds. They'll grow."
It'll grow
I've heard of
watermelons in
that.
your belly.
Yeah,
A couple people
I
are saying
remember
pickle
hearing-
juice too. Don't drink the pickle juice.
Yeah.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, I'd heard pickle. Don't drink lots of pickle juice because of the salt content, but I don't care.
It's good for you, I think.
I like the way it tastes.
Yeah, it actually is.
It's good for your belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question is from Brandy. What's something you swore you'd never do as a parent, but you actually do?
What?
What's something you swore you'd never do as a parent, but actually do?
I don't think I have anything on that list.
I remember telling
Something
something
that-
to my sister. She let Adeline do. I was like, I would never. I think it was just toys all over the. Like, I really, really, really like, especially the common areas of the house, to be tidy, and that's just basically impossible with kids. There's stuff everywhere. And I remember going to Katie and Kobe's house after they had Adeline, and there's like toys
Everywhere. Yeah.
everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you live like this. And she reminds me that I said that because I don't remember saying it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would never. And, you know, here we are. We've got, I mean, there's stuff everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's stuff like that. So I would always watch my sister Kelly, how she talked or raised her kids or disciplined them. And I would comment from time to time, which I probably shouldn't have. And, you know, she's like, you're going to learn how hard it is, right, to hold them accountable and how hard it is to discipline them.
And each one's different. So you have to use different tactics.
And she was right. So I was like, oh, I will hold them accountable. I'll be stern and mean. I'm going to be,
Yeah.
this is where it is. You're going to be in line. You're going to fall in line.
Yeah. That military school thing you thought was going to work for you?
Not working.
No.
It's not happening either. Doesn't exist.
No.
Yeah.
It's weird though when you have kids and you, speaking of logging things back, when you get really frustrated or there's a situation that you were in as a child, things that come out of your mouth are just like what you heard as a child.
Oh, yeah.
Like you turn into your parents whether you want to or not. And that's kind of frightening sometimes.
Yeah.
You're like, where'd that come from?
Yeah. I think
Trauma.
that's
Just-
more for me too. I'm like, I hear my dad when I talk sometimes.
Really?
Every day
I'll
is
tell you
something
something
new.
that blows my mind. This isn't too. She won't be too mad about this. We were at the house last night, and she's. I took the girls upstairs. Amy's not feeling too good, so I took the girls upstairs and washed their hair and gave them a bath. And they come downstairs, and I'm like, "All right, girls, we're going to brush your hair now. That's like the next step. We're going to get your hair brushed." So they go upstairs to brush their hair. They come back down. Isla's hair is exactly. It's a mess.
It's a hot mess.
It's exactly like it was when she was downstairs a moment ago. She has not touched it.
And it's wet, so it's like going to dry and get knotted up like that.
And I'm like, Isla, I asked you to brush your hair. I brushed it. And I mean, she's looking straight at me and Amy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I crazy? She brushed it? Did she put a brush in
Yeah,
it at
he
all?
looks at me. He's like, "Okay, do I need to get mad or did she actually try?"
And Amy's like, she's not touched her hair.
That is not not a
And
strand.
she literally said to us like 5 times in a row, I brushed my hair. I brushed my hair. And I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
what is with this?
yeah. Like I'm about to blow a gasket.
Yeah.
How do I control myself and get her to do this at the
Where
same
is
time?
this coming from? Because we're not walking around the house like telling little white lies. Like what in the world?
I just looked at her. I was like, Isla, go brush your hair.
And when you try to tell them, like the lie's worse than the
yeah,
the
then the act, whatever the act was.
right? Whatever it is you're trying to lie about, it just in one ear and out the other, and they just don't care.
No,
I mean,
Isla
yeah,
especially, she'll lie about all kinds of stupid. She does not care.
I'm like, holy mackerel, I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
This is
she'll
not. It makes me mad, but I don't want to overreact. You know.
because then she's scared to tell the truth.
Yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
I'm trying to figure out like what's the reaction to
Yeah.
actually get her to stop lying and actually feel like she can be totally honest with us and go, oh, you're right, I haven't done it. I'll
Sorry,
go do that now.
I got distracted. Whatever. Nicole, on the other hand, she will brush her hair, and then when she doesn't do anything, when she doesn't do what you're supposed to do, she just doesn't care at all. Like she wants a chocolate chip muffin. You can't have a chocolate chip muffin. I really want it, and she goes and gets it anyway. And you're like, now what do we do? Because she went and got the damn thing. So like you put her in timeout. What do we like? It's just a whole different ball of issues that you have to deal with. But yeah, the lying thing, I don't know. Please give us some advice.
Yeah,
Someone.
Nicole's funny because she doesn't stomp her foot like I want it.
Isla used to do that, physically stomp her feet.
But I want it. No, I want it. She doesn't get like that. She'll just stare at you and say, "Why can't I have it?
Oh man, that's
Like,
tough.
why can't I have that?
Yeah.
Why? What's?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Well, just it's no sugar right now, or it's too late, or
Yeah, it's too late in the day for
you
all
know,
that.
let's eat our dinner first, or whatever." And she's like, "No, I want that first. Well, why can't we do it that way?
Mm-hmm.
You know?" And she doesn't understand, and then she feels like you're doing.
Punishing
she
her.
feels like you're punishing her.
No.
And she didn't care.
funny.
But she didn't care about getting punished though, really
Yeah.
either. It's
Sometimes,
hard.
yeah.
And she's tiny, but she's really able. So she'll go get at the stool and just get in the pantry and just get whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, MacGyver, count. There's no way to keep stuff
Like
from her.
Isla would never go in the pantry and just climb up a ladder and start grabbing whatever. Isla won't do it. She knows not to do it. Nicole does not know not to do it. Nicole just goes in there
She's like,
and
I can
gets
get
what
this
she,
done.
and
I don't
I'll
even have to
hear. obviously I'm like, she slips off, and all of a sudden I'll hear some
Rustling it
gummy
out.
bears,
Yeah.
and little papers, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Hey, who's in there? I'll go in there, and she's in there up the ladder. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
She's like, I just want some gummy bears.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you gotta ask. We're not gonna eat gummy bears, but I want them. But I want to have them.
Like, I know you want it, but you can't put
It's
it back.
so funny.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's all day, every day.
Yeah, we got on a run there.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's all right. I got one more question for you guys. A lot of people are asking if there's any more animals you'd like to acquire now that the swans are, off at the other farm in South Carolina.
No,
But-
I think that we need to just embrace what we have at the moment. We talked about this on the show, but we just had another run-in with Junebug and Gus over food. So, and he's doing fine, but we got too much going on, I think, for acquiring any more animals at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, we had Carolina Carports is one of our partners here at Junior Motorsports. They came to us and said, we want to provide y'all a barn if you want one. And I'm like, we have a barn. It's kind of modest and small.
It came with the property when we bought it
was
years
already
ago.
there when I
so
bought it. So
it
I
didn't
was-
really have any animals in it either.
We were thinking about like kind of fixing that one to be better for what we have. Right now we're rescuing five
We have 5 donkeys.
donkeys.
A
Like, we
horse,
have
a mini horse.
Yeah.
So there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot
So-
of hoofed animals that need a bigger space.
Yeah. So we rescue, and we're just kind of like a holding place.
Yeah.
And until the animals,
We're a retirement community.
yeah, until till the end of their life, or there's another home for them to go to or whatever. But we so
There won't be
I
another.
don't, yeah, I know it's fine.
You're teasing yourself.
I'm not teasing. I have zero expectation.
Okay.
I'm just trying to share with the people what's going on. And so we had this barn, and it needs some updates. The animals can't really use it where they want to. But anyhow, this company's like, man, we'll give you a barn if you want a barn, just in case you want a barn. And Amy's like, well, we actually kind of could use a barn, so maybe we'll do that. So they're staking out this little spot, and all I'm thinking while they're doing this, like, I'm okay with it. I'm not like hurrah cheering this on, but all I'm thinking is like, as we get older and we're like, where you like to travel, right? We like to go, right? We're going to go see our family in Texas. We got family in Texas we need to see multiple times a year. We got other things we want to do with the kids. We got a fifth wheel we're going to travel and go do and see. And when I see that barn, I think about animals, and I think about having things that are tethering us from doing the travel.
I don't think any of those animals in the barn, like the donkeys, are going to keep you from going anywhere. You travel pretty much
I know, but
pretty well now.
New barn, new animals.
No, new barn to fit the animals.
You don't
because-
think? Do you think? I mean, our girls are going to probably want a horse one day. They're
I don't
going
know
to be the
about all
one. Yeah.
Well, that's just we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm anxious.
I like the idea
Yeah.
of having the new barn where it's allocated for the spaces for. I mean, they need to be able to be inside too, and it's freezing and it's super hot. Like they don't have a whole lot of
They
shade
don't really
right now.
have a good spot.
But if we have the spaces for them to be in their little stalls or whatever, the girls could now have a chore to help me do things with these hoofed animals. And if they show interest in doing anything with the animals, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it for that reason.
I know.
But they need more chores.
Yeah,
I feel like this is a really
They
good opportunity.
they do need chores. We got to get them into the chore
But
business.
the barn is staked, so we're getting closer. We're
I
waiting
saw.
for power
It's
now.
exciting.
We're waiting
Saw.
for Duke Energy. Hello, to come on out.
Who?
Duke.
Oh
They
man,
have to come give us a new power
goodness.
pole.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that I love rescuing the animals though. I mean, I know we have this really big
Mule.
mule, and she came from the Amish.
An Amish community, yeah.
Amish community, right? And so, and it's in good health, but and the girls love it. They go out, and there's all these donkeys, and they make all this racket in the morning, they're like chickens in the morning, like cock-a-doodle-doo and all that. They're out there doing donkey noises and
Every time.
loud,
Yeah.
and so it's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm kind of.
No more animals.
No
We're
more
good.
animals.
I mean,
That's
I
what
think
I'm- that's what I'm
I
getting.
think more animals is inevitable because we have 2 little girls that just gonna love animals. But
I have always wanted to have a chicken coop, but I don't feel like so we are on the road too much with that. And back to coyotes and snakes and all that too. I don't know how we would keep that safe, even just to feeding them. I feel like there'd
Yeah.
be snakes in it, and
Yeah.
I don't really want to deal with that. But
I'd have
we
to
do
deal
have
with
neighbors that have chicken coops.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of neighbors with chicken coops. They got eggs all over the counter in the house. and-
Wow.
yeah.
We just go borrow some,
Yeah.
commandeer.
That's it. Well, I think it's a good place to stop.
So,
Ask Amy today. What do you got?
Dale's reading.
There's folks
Oh.
that are curious about your hat, Amy. Tell them where you got that.
Oh, my hat is a Ken Rosin hat. I got this at the motocross last week. Ken and his wife, Courtney, are actually who hosted us. So that was super fun. And we got a lot of merch. And this is one of his hats.
It's a cool hat.
Yeah.
There's also
Yeah,
a question about
Plessinger and all those folks were.
the top 4 places to go to Key West. In Key West,
Sorry?
What?
there's a listener that's going to Key West. He wants to know what your top 3 places are.
Top 3 places to go in Key West.
Well, so we always start at Schooner Wharf. It's right there in the marina. It's outside. It's one of those places you can sit and hang out all day or just like pop in for a beer.
The Raw Bar for Buffalo Shrimp.
Yes, the half
And
shell
be- and
raw bar.
beers, yeah.
It's real
Oysters.
close.
Yep.
The buffalo shrimp, oysters, all that.
Amigos for margarita.
Yeah, Amigo. They have good breakfast too, Amigos.
They have
If you like
tacos.
breakfast tacos and that
Yep.
kind of thing.
And right across the street from Amigos is Captain Tony's, which
It's a-
everybody knows that one.
Yes.
Hank's is a great place. Hank's Bar. They have great food. They have a food truck that's won awards in the state of Florida that has Korean barbecue tacos. Pretty insane. So yeah, so Hank's, Amigos, Captain Tony's, Schooners has a tuna taco appetizer that's out of this world.
The Green Parrot's kind of a relic too. It's a
Yeah.
fun place to stop in during the day. And then Bobby's Monkey Bar if you want to sing some karaoke.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. Late night.
Yeah.
Good times.
good times. All
Good
right,
times.
that's Ask Amy for today.
All right. Thank you guys for all your questions. We appreciate you coming in again this week. And don't forget to check out the show. Also, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and
wait.
check out all of the merch.
Wait, before y'all go,
Uh-oh.
Jerky Boys.
Okay.
We have a ton of inventory. We've been making a lot of jerky here lately. It'll ship right out immediately. Jerky Boys, some of the best. It is the best beef jerky in the universe.
In the universe.
In the universe. So
We've
I'm
gone
sure
galactic.
there's no other better jerky, even on some other place besides Earth. This is the best.
All right. Get your Jerky Boys. And also don't forget to check out the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com. Thank you for your questions, and we'll see you next week.